introducer announced it's my former responsibility to welcome all dignities on the dais as well as on the off dais. So before entering into the formal responsibility, let me say a few words about this particular team. So our college, the Tom's College of Engineering and Polytechnics, we have already conducted some FDPs on online, which is the virtual one. So what we are now working on virtual intelligence, a beautiful name called artificial intelligence. Of course, artificial intelligence works on virtual intelligence. So you already conducted, as I mentioned earlier, already conducted few FDPs on virtual mode or online mode. It has its own merits as well as the demands. The relationship is virtual. The participants and the resource person relationship is virtual. The communication is virtual. You are sitting somewhere else and we are standing here. And the things are going on at virtual environment. But I'm getting some audience like you. My memory is gone back. That's why I thought of giving some few words about this. And we are getting the information through our senses, the 5 senses. Am I correct or not? You are getting information through our senses. What are the 5 senses? Eye, nose, tongue, skin. So these are the various senses God given us to gather information, and we process this information to deliver our outputs. Because he is having a vast experience as an entrepreneur, as a mentor, as a teacher, as an economist, since the inception of a national non-institution called the Visualization Institute of Technology. Long back, he started with his visionary leadership. He started the Visualization Institute of Technology, which was the nation's reputed institution guided the diploma students for acquiring AMI. Actually, this college started as an AMI coaching institute long back, and the students passed out from this institution secured first ranks in AMI. First ranks in AMI in several disciplines, including civil, mechanical, aeronautical engineering, something like that. With all respect, and respect not comes from this because of the age. Respect comes because of the qualities of the people. You think that people mainly think that he is older to me. It's not like that. Respect comes from our bottom because of the great qualities you have seen in some other people. That is how the respect comes. So, Professor Nira, for your all kinds of pain you have taken on your shoulder without spreading that pain to the other. I'm congratulating you for making this program going to be a wonderful success. You have a big plan to dedicated service to this problem. Really, the success factor of every FDP is what? Success factor of every FDP. What is that? Participants. Without participants, what is the field? What is an FDP? Their complete involvement, their complete cooperation, your complete sharing mentality, your desire to come over here. So that drives you to come over here. Many times, when we are organizing an FDP, we are facing the challenge of getting a true and genuine participants to the program. So my students, volunteers, I welcome all of you to this function. Your support is always an inspiration to us. I welcome all my students to this FDP program, to this speech. Let me conclude. Thank you, and you will enjoy. Have a nice time. 6 days, 7 days to simply go and you enjoy the maximum and gather the maximum information and try to implement that information for the benefits of the stakeholders, not for you, stakeholders. Thank you.
Our distinguished person of the day, Dr. Aditya Prasad, who is working in artificial intelligence field, and she is working in Info Park coaching. Not only that, she has got an immense years of more than 10 years of experience of a teacher. AICTE training and learning program. AICTE training and learning program. It's a part of AICTE which gives us a chance, the branch of AICTE gives us a chance to improve our faculty's capabilities. It started in the year 2018. Before that, there was no this type of training programs for teachers. Now you see all over India, this FDP or faculty development program is taking place, and you are all getting chance to attend it. Along with further, I take this opportunity to formally inaugurate the function.
So artificial intelligence is the development of a computer science where the machines can think as human thinking. So examples are visual perceptron, speech reception, speech recognition, decision making. All these are examples of artificial intelligence. So this is in movies, robots are able to talk, think and have emotions also and making decisions just like humans, right? So that is artificial intelligence. With the help of artificial intelligence, these machines can think, able to talk and make decisions just like humans are doing, right? And the next one is the Boston dynamic. That is same as the robot. The Boston dynamic is where the robot can navigate. It's very difficult for a human to stand like this. Our center of gravity should be sustained so that we can stand with two legs, right? So these robots can talk, can walk, can navigate to any place, and they have intelligence also. What humans are doing, these robot can do with ease of very easy. This robot can move. These are working with the help of what? Artificial intelligence, right? You people are learning the machines. You are giving the input and these machines are learning from you peoples. And when the next time another person come and log into the chat box, it will give the answer which you have response, right? And so each day they are learning and learning and learning. That is how the artificial intelligence are working and improving the machines day by day. Okay. When we are giving something in English, these machines will translate to German, French, whatever language you need. Easily they can translate to any language. That is natural language processing. And you are all familiar with the Google translator, Google. Alexa, have you heard about Alexa? Okay. Yes, what is happening in Alexa? They are identifying our language, right? They are identifying automatically, they are identifying our language and they are responding according to that, right? From the database, they'll fetch the data and retrieve the output to us. Whatever branch data, when given to this data, these machines, it will automatically train to what are the requirements we need. So that is the purpose of the AI engineers, to train these machines to our need. Whatever need we need, what is the requirement in our industries, this robot will do by training this using artificial intelligence. What is the evolution of how this artificial intelligence came? Is anybody know about which year this artificial intelligence, the first word coincides in which year? Then in which year the start of artificial intelligence, the term coincides in the year? 19? Yes? 19? 56, yes. Okay, some if conditions are right, if this is correct, then this is the output. So if else conditions are there in 1950s. After that, the John Michael derived the support vector machine, and later the artificial intelligence, like whatever we currently do is what neural network, right? What are the disadvantage of neural network? Why is the reason that we are coming in the era of 2025, this artificial intelligence is still growing? What is the reason for that? Any guess? Any guess? Anything? Yes?
Deep learning and machine learning techniques.
Deep learning, machine learning technique is also correct. Another significant reason. Something related with computer science, with computer. So in an image, how many pixels are there? There are many number of pixels. So a good memory is required for processing that data. And our speech is also a very memory requirement. Speech also required much amount of memory. So in those days, we doesn't have machines to handle these sort of data easily. Okay, nowadays our supercomputers, NVIDIAs are there, GPUs are there, TPUs are there for handling these sort of data. Without the help of NVIDIAs or GPU or TPU, we cannot process these real-time data. For example, have you heard about in Kerala, artificial AI cameras are there in roads? You also have, right? Artificial in the AI cameras are there. Per hour, there are how many frames? 50 number of frames per second. Camera is installed in the road and it will take 50 frames per second. So there are how many frames in 1 hour? Many number of frames. All the branches of engineering, medicines, everything can be done by robot. And there are many limitations also. In some cases, it may not be accurate as human. But we are tuning them, fine-tuning them to develop same as or more accurate than human can do. So with these robot can be sent to the space and do the experiment more accurately than human can do. We are training the robot for doing all the tasks what a human can do. Okay. So many physical equipments are there for a car to detect whether there is an obstacle, whether we have to move forward or backward or brake. We have to apply the brake. That vision is known as machine vision. So similar to computer vision, all the visions, right? Radar, lasers, everything comes under machine vision. But the common procedure is we are representing in RGB, red, green, and blue. These are another space we can represent. So this sort of basics of image processing is a pixel that is represented by 2453 crores. What is the resolution of your camera? That number of rows and that number of columns will be there. When this is a color image, cross 3 is there. And then not a color image, only zeros and ones are there. For example, if a vehicle is overtaking in the camera, overtaking in front of the camera, we get only half image. That is deformation is, can you see there? There is for example for deformation. And in such cases, we have to recreate, and these artificial intelligence are used for recreating the real image, and they are doing the process. So these are some challenges facing while doing the computer visual recognition or object detection. Okay, new algorithms are winning the competition, and there are 20 classes of object detections are there. and they give a standard data set will be given to whole company. They will, Microsoft will be doing the experiment in a lab, Google will be doing that experiment in the other lab, IBM will be doing the experiment, and they are coming for the challenge. Start research by reading so many papers in this field, right? After reading, you'll get a conclusion like this paper, whatever is in your hand. From 2007 to 2018, what are the studies, how many journals are there, you have there, such sort of summary is given in the paper. Initially, we are starting, if we are starting a research, we'll read so many journal papers, right? That is how we are studying, right? And we'll conclude this paper. So initially, this author released this journal in the field of AIED, how artificial intelligence is used for education.
HOD in Electronics and Communication Engineering Department, IHRD College of Engineering, Pune. So far we had a nice session on the topic Introduction to Artificial Intelligence and the various applications in different fields by Dr. Anuja Prasad. Actually the session was very interesting and ma'am discussed about the various aspects of artificial intelligence, and it was a journey from the year 1950, and we'll be expecting in the afternoon session we have a nice session, the practical implementation of this introductory topic on artificial intelligence. Ma'am, this session was very interesting and informative, and on behalf of all the participants gathered here and on my behalf, I would like to express our sincere thanks to Dr. Anuja Prasad. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you all.